sien trepas, ilas tanteno, et sicamem ot io neg silenza.
Quiet as the...
Oh, damn!
There's no one in there.
Well, go in and see if you can stop it.
You go in.
No!
Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
Is my mother around?
What are you doing here?
So, is Marge here or has she gone home?
She's gone.
Thank you. How's it going?
Fine.
Well, at least the lift doors have stopped opening and closing. That wasn't who I thought it was it?
Look, I don't really know much about all this kind of stuff, right? But as soon as Stuart brought this girl in, the whole place goes wacko the chook.
Yeah, well, you'd have a funny look in your eye, too, if you just banged your head.
No, but she hasn't banged her head. How can you explain the lift? And the ward doors?
There's a word for that kind of thing, you know. Making stuff move from a distance. Telekinesis. Hey, it happens.
Yeah, but it wasn't even like that. It was like, this girl's got a very creepy feeling about her.
You mean like someone was walking over your grave?
You felt it too.
Oh, dang. I haven't even seen her yet.
Come on, you guys.
Steve, believe it. This girl is very spooky.
What? Does her head go round and round? She vomits up green
Yeah,
gum.
right. Just joke on.
Well, when I see Marge levitate, I'll believe it.
That's her.
What, you got ESP?
No, she's the only one in the ward silly. You know what, 10 minutes before I'm about to knock off.
Well, are you going?
Not if you go for me.
Oh. Chicken. Go on, Sam.
Yeah, I'd love to partner, but I've already knocked off.
Look, I might need your help. You know, she could be floating around in there banging into furniture.
You shouldn't make jokes about things like that.
What? You're getting scared by the old island voodoo.
Of course not.
Good.
I'll come with you.
Good to have you back, love. You sure you can take the time off?
If I want to fly across the ditch to see my favourite girl, I will.
Got to hold on to that job of yours. Not easy to come by over there, so I hear.
I'm safe as. They love me. And besides, they're thinking of opening a branch here, so I'm killing two birds with one stone.
Oh, good. The kids will be pleased. And, what about...
Diane doesn't want anything to do with me. But she's agreed to let me see the kids. Mum, I'm sorry I wasn't here when Dad...
Look, we didn't expect it. You had enough on your plate. Stuart and I managed.
So, how are you now?
Well, your father's still the first thing I think about when I open my eyes in the morning. But not as painful as it was. It's not knowing that's the worst.
I can't believe they haven't heard anything.
He's not a dicky bird. It's almost as if he never existed.
He's here, Mum. In this house.
Yes, I know. I need to put him to rest. But while I'm waiting, I can't. It's so hard.
I'm here, Mum. I'm here.
It's all right, man. She's in a bed.
You shouldn't muck around with stuff like that.
I'm not going to buy into it like you two turkeys.
Look, maybe she rang the buzzer and changed her mind, eh? Fell asleep.
Or maybe her plasmic aura rose out of her body without her knowing, to lure the two best-looking dudes here for some bizarre ritual.
I'm telling you, mate, you shouldn't muck around.
She's fine.
Sunshine. I miss you.
What was that?
Sunshine. That's what Sarah used to call me.
Sunshine, let's get out of here.
Don't go, Sunshine.
Here's your coffee, Michael.
Cheers.
So you're absolutely sure this is what Sir Bruce has got in mind for the clinic?
Positive. It's the way my father operates.
Well, what about the other shareholders? Can't we tell them that it's his intention to trash the clinic?
We need proof. They're not going to believe us just because we say so. Even if they did, Dad'd have some scheme up his sleeve to win his way out of it.
So we're stymied. We lose the clinic and our jobs.
Not necessarily. If we held enough shares, we could beat him with sheer weight of numbers.
But we don't.
But I've been thinking about this. If we were to buy our way in, we'd stand a good chance.
With what?
Well, if we all chipped in, wouldn't cost much.
Well, all my money's tied up with family stuff.
So what? I mean, I've just put a whole heap into the coffee shop. You've had a whacking great pay rise. Take it to the bank, get a loan.
Oh.
I'd really appreciate it if you think about it, honey. If we're going to make this thing work, then everybody's got to come to the party.
Hey, Mum.
How are you back?
Where else would I be? Oh, you're not cooking dinner, are you?
Well, it's what I usually do at this time of night.
Yeah, I know, but I've bought fish and chips.
Oh, nice thought, love, but I'm already underway.
Oh, okay. Who's going to give you a night off? Feet up in front of the telly? No dishes? You deserve it.
I'm cooking something special. We've got a guest.
We do?
A little family reunion, brother. And isn't it bonza? The James Dean act's a bit over the top, isn't it?
Right. For those of you who haven't heard, we're clear and open for business again. I'm sure you'll all receive this piece of news with joy and anticipation. Joy. You'll have your hands full, Steve. We have several patients transferring back from Central today.
Oh, I can hardly wait.
Glad to hear it. Jackie, just be aware that theatre's up and running again. Jackie? Is there anyone at home, Nurse Manu?
Sorry.
I know you have things on your mind, but would you kindly leave your personal problems at the front door, all right?
Yes, Miss Burton.
Now that we've been cleared of the outbreak, we'll be getting onto that backlog of elective surgery, so I want all your attention here, not elsewhere. Alison, you're already familiar with our mystery patient, so she can be your responsibility again today.
I'd rather not, if you don't mind.
And why not? We wait with bated breath, Nurse Rayner.
There's just something not quite right about her.
Quite. She's had an accident.
I just don't really feel comfortable around her. She gave me bad dreams. Isn't there someone I can swap with?
Nurses should be made of sterner stuff, Alison.
Do anything else.
All right. Swap with Steve. He seems to find it all hugely amusing. Oh, yes, we have our old friend Bill back for another bowel wash. Perhaps that's more to your liking. Okay, let's kickstart the day. And be careful out there.
That's not for me, is it, Mum?
I know you like your bacon and egg.
Look, you really shouldn't have, honestly.
Now, how often can I cook for you these days?
I'm not hungry, Mum.
Oh, that's not like you, Daryl. We always used to say you had hollow legs, you ate so much.
Yeah, I had this flu a while ago, and I can't face food first thing in the morning.
If you've been sick, love, what you need is food. The body's an engine.
And food's the fuel, I know.
Come on, sit down. I don't care how you do it, but you're going to get this down. This is what happens when you haven't got anyone to care for you. Oh, Mother of Murgatroyd, it's late. I'll have to go. You'll be late too, Stuart, if you don't step on it.
Oh, I don't have to go into work today.
Why not?
Day off.
Again? It's a bit peculiar.
That's a good job, Stewie. Put in a word for me, will you?
It's 2 in a row. What's going on?
Nothing.
Stuart, I'm your mother and I can read you like a book. It's not like Jen to give you 2 days off. What's going on?
All right, I got the boot.
Oh, Stuart.
Well, I didn't want to bother you about it.
We'll leave the sordid details till later. I'll talk to Jen. We can sort it out.
No, Mum, don't.
No, she'll listen to me. Have a word with him, will you, Daryl?
I will do, Mum. First the motorbike, now the job. Stuart, you're a hoon. It's just lucky I'm here to sort you out.
Go to hell.
Hey, don't forget your training wheels.
He's got a nerve coming back here. He just walked straight in and straight up to me. It was like nothing had ever happened.
Did you just sock him in the chops?
I didn't know what to do. And then he just started talking like we were buddies.
How do you feel now?
Okay, I guess.
Yeah, well, don't you let him get to you.
Not in a million years.
It's not going to take much money. It's more or less just a show of hands.
You don't have to worry about that. I haven't got much money.
But we can count you in.
It sounds a bit cloak and daggerish.
It might, but it's deadly serious.
Here we go. On the house.
Oh.
Oh, thanks, Gina. Well, you've got to have some perks when you own half the business. We're partners, 50-50. You two? Yep, and by the end of the day, we'll have the paperwork to prove it. You've made a sound investment, Chris. You won't regret it.
I might if you deck this place out like an Austrian bordello.
Who said anything about Austrian? We'll be having Old Venice if I've got anything to do with it. Have you cast your vote, Meredith? I'm counting on people with taste. Do you really own half this place?
Uh-huh, for better or worse.
Well, what does Guy think?
About the coffee shop.
About buying shares to outmaneuver your father?
Oh, the social conscience of the world, he'll be with us. You do realise that if we don't get Michael back in, we're all history.
Oh, is Honey in?
Yes. No one else has a problem with this, Meredith.
Okay, but I really don't have much.
Just as much as you can. It's a numbers thing.
Oh, have you seen Guy?
No.
Oh, me neither. Is he working?
Well, you know Guy. Best not to ask.
Oh, I know. We're trying to push so many freebies through. I thought you might have him hard at it.
Not me, babe.
We're into selective rubbish bagging now, are we, Nick?
If we are, it's about time.
Scraps in one, plastics in the other?
No, don't worry about it, mate. Just put your leftovers in there and I'll do the rest.
What's the catch?
No catch. Just expanding my business interests.
What's that, Nick?
I'm diversifying. Organic compost's the next big thing. There are people out there who will pay big bucks for this stuff. So ride this way, folks. Give me your cores, crusts, and soggy old pies.
Good for you.
He's a changed boy since he's had his haircut, isn't he, Marge?
Don't be silly. You do look very nice, though. Oh, well, let me be the first to make a donation to the new business.
Cheers.
Here's wishing the new enterprise every success. Oh, I'm not sure about the plastic rubbish bag, though, Nick. Is that ecologically sound?
Better watch it, Nick. You'll have the green police on your back.
Good point, Mrs. N. An entrepreneur with any smarts listens to feedback. I appreciate it.
I'm sure Jenny must be thrilled.
See yous.
You wait till you have sons, Jackie. They'll fill your heart. Most of the time.
I can wait.
Not for too long, or you'll deny yourself a lot of joy and a lot of pain, but boys will be boys.
Yeah, that's my problem.
Well, I wouldn't be without them. Oh, it's lovely to have Stuart and Daryl under the same roof again. I trust we're all adult enough to leave the past where it belongs.
Easier for some than others.
Hi, Kirsty.
Hi. Where have you been hiding?
Out in the real world, social welfare.
Have you got time for coffee?
Probably not. Kirsty, is Elaine here yet?
Oh, I've got some other people waiting for you too.
Sorry. Gotta go.
It's well written, don't you think?
Yes, well, it clears the clinic. That's the main thing.
Hello, stranger.
Hey, Kirsty. Honey, how's that woman doing that abroad?
Nothing changed, mate. Still out to it.
Is it okay for popping?
Yeah, be good. Might be just what she needs. Look in anything that might be of use. Even a name would help.
Yeah, sure.
And what time do you call this? It might have escaped your notice, Stuart, but you were due to start work hours ago.
No, I wasn't.
And what's the excuse this time?
I've been fired, all right.
I've never been in print before. It reads like the real thing.
Do you think anyone will guess?
I doubt it.
Sir Bruce, we were just reading your article.
What article's that?
The one clearing us of the golden staff. I think it's good. I think business will just pick up straight away again.
Better get back to work then, hadn't you? I'll just borrow this. Have you seen this?
What is it?
The health department clearance?
Well, it looks great.
Yes, except that I didn't release it.
Who did then?
I've no idea. I fully intended to, but not before I had all the facts.
I take it you're not too pleased.
What, there's someone speaking for this organisation on my behalf? No, certainly not. Apart from which, it's a wasted opportunity. I would have tied it in with some of the recent innovations here.
Who do you suppose is behind it?
I was hoping you would be able to enlighten me.
This is nothing to do with me.
The work of an absolute amateur. You don't waste PR like that.
Well, whoever's responsible, I'm sure they had the best interest of the clinic at heart.
Yeah, it's probably the same individual who hijacked the facts giving us the clearance. It's hardly an act of altruism. Find out who it is, Jenny. I won't stand for this kind of trickery.
Hey, room for another one? Remind me never to swap duties. I just have to give old Bill his biannual washout. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Same old story.
You want to shoot some hoops?
No.
Might help move the blahs. You're a hopeless case, Sammy. Have you heard from yet?
I wrote her a letter. Even tried calling her parents home. I don't know, maybe she's not getting my messages.
No, she's not contacting you. You might have to accept that it's all over.
Yeah.
You can't make them want you if they don't.
Self-pity attack, I guess. I'll get over it. How's it going with the crazy lady?
No, I swapped shifts with Steve, didn't I? Don't even know which is worse, though, things that go bump in the night or enemies.
You mean Steve's looking after her?
Uh-huh. Let's see how far his bravado gets him now, eh? That's why he has to be so staunch. It's not in front of his face, he doesn't believe it.
You mean he hasn't told you about what happened last night? Man, it was weird. When we walked into the ward, she sat straight up and started talking to him in Sarah's voice.
What?
Called him Sunshine? Sarah's pet name for him? You should have seen his face.
Sunshine? Oh, boy.
At least someone's getting a message from a loved one.
You know, Sammy, I think it's time we showed this rotten scoundrel something to really think about.
So, what's it like working cheek by jowl with the old man?
We're hardly cheek by jowl.
Oh, you seem to get on very well.
We do.
I hear some of the smaller shareholders are getting a bit jumpy about the takeover.
There have been one or two stirrings in the ranks. The press release should pacify them.
In the short term, the clinic is still short of money.
Yeah, excuse me a minute.
Oh, I have to get going.
I think we should take the lead, Kirsty.
Before you go, Sir Bruce has seen the article.
Yes.
And he's not happy.
Well, he should be. It's good news, isn't it?
Not from where he sits. Someone's gone behind his back, and he doesn't like it. Whoever released the information should have known better. Sir Bruce has asked me to track down the culprit. Or culprits. I think this kind of disloyal behaviour should stop right here. Don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Would Miss Kirsty Knight please report to reception?
Hurry up.
How did I let myself get talked into this? I'll see the nylon for sure.
No, he won't. Anyway, serves him right. He's been such a smart aleck. You finished?
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't spook that easily, guys, but a nice try.
Sunshine.
Thanks, Sam.
Anyway, why do you be such a bloke about it?
Because there is a logical explanation for everything, Alison.
Is there?
Come from whichever place in the world thou art and give answer to my questions. Answers that shall be true and reasonable. And otherwise thou art cursed in the name of the
She's just been talking, man. She hasn't stopped.
In the name I, in the name Saray, in the name Prima Martum. No, no, leave them without harm to man nor beast, I adjure thee. Leave now in peace and quiet.
We gotta get out of here.
And thou been said again, he that shall put a herb called purslane upon his head shall not see dream nor vision any time. Morgana. I am Morgana. I'm a witch. Help me.
Feel like a bite to eat?
No, I can't. I'm sorry. I've got to work.
You've only been here 5 minutes. Look, you haven't even finished your coffee.
Well, Big Brother has me running around half the patients in the clinic. Look, I've got to go.
I never see you.
Well, that's the way the croissant crumbles, eh?
Yeah, don't start.
Thank you so much for going, guarantor. I don't think the bank would ever have given me the loan without your name on it.
Hey, what are partners for?
Here's to us.
To us?
I don't know why I'm celebrating. I've never owed so much money in my life.
Yeah, owing money is a kind of rite of passage into adulthood for some reason.
Feels great though, doesn't it?
Hey there, Jeans. You've got leftovers, eh? Like lettuce and junk?
Sure, why?
Well, if I bring a bag in, can you sling them my way? I'm getting into compost big time.
No, sorry. Oh, wasn't that cute, our first real fight?
What's the big joke?
Oh, nothing. It's just that I've already got a deal with the local piggery.
Yes, so?
A money deal?
I just don't think Stuart's cut out for this kind of work.
Well, couldn't you give him another chance? Poor kid's had a lot going on.
I know. Look, I know all about that, and I've bent over backwards for him. But it simply isn't working out.
He's a good boy.
He's a lovely boy, but maybe he'd be better off back at school.
No, it's the money. He needs the money. Couldn't he come back here till he finds something else?
But this isn't a charity, Marge. We need people we can rely on.
Oh, I see. So the Nielsen's no longer fall into that category, after all we've done for this place. What they're saying about you is true, you know, Jen. You're getting hard. Very hard.
I'll think about it. That's all I'll say. Yes, anything I can help you with?
Yeah, when you're finished.
Was that all, Marge?
Anything on that press release?
Yes, I've checked around. I'm sure it's no one in the office.
I didn't really think that it would be. Be that bloody McKenna trying to ruin me.
There you go, you look great. Not that you didn't before, mind you. What do you think? Maybe a little bit more off the top, a little bit more off the sides, and... Well, I'll tell you what. You just give me a call whenever you want something, all right? Okay, guys. A joke is a joke, all right?
Primos, Nembros, Samael, Amabiel, Dödepel, Hurtepel.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems. I think the change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another race, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see. Shortland Street.
Shortland Street was made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of New Zealand on air.